It's another edition of Sandusky Speedway Facebook Live. It's the weekly recap of all of last week's action and all the news that you, the fans, need to know. And now for your hosts, here are Doug Dock and the Colonel, Chris Mize. Take it away, guys.
And away we go.
And away we go. Take it away, Doug.
All right. And there you are in your truck. Cut you in your office.
Still at work, man. Still at work.
Right.
Somebody's got to pay for these taxes.
All the stuff that we...
all the stuff that they're passing in Washington, Doug.
Right.
That's another show, Sunday night at 8 o'clock. Want to thank all our veterans like we always do on here. I mean, we really do appreciate everything you guys have gone through, the sacrifice you made to keep, protect our freedoms and get us what we have. Want to thank our military serving overseas in the homeland, trying to protect the freedoms we got. Want to thank our first responders, police, fire, EMS, doctors, nurses, and tow truck drivers. How's that?
I think you got it pretty well rounded out.
So I don't know how many people are on. I can't see it when I'm on my phone, but we come on tonight. The reason why we come on when we did is because Hammer Down Racing Report comes on at 7. I'm probably going over to Clyde to heckle Scott here in a little bit.
There you go. Be on your phone, talk really loud.
Yeah. Hey, I'm watching Scott Hammer over. But no, you guys tune in tonight, 7 o'clock. Hammer Down Racing Report. Scott Hammer, Ron Miller, they're good guys. They support racing. They cover everything. And then following that, Shady Bull Speedway. So we kind of jumped on real quick. Just to update everybody. Big weekend. 3,050 fans get in free tomorrow. 200 hot dogs going away free tomorrow. First 200. We got the Renegade Rumble. It's up 1,000 a win right now. Pretty big show. Precision Paving Pure Stocks will be running tomorrow. Then we have Michael Griffin. See, I said it right tonight.
Yep.
He'll be on there, and hopefully we don't yank his arms out of his sockets there. He's going to handcuff himself up, tie himself to a 50-foot rope on the handcuffs, and Clayton Oliver, ladies and gentlemen. Clayton, we're going to hook him up to Clayton's car. Malvern Metals, big sponsor with this show tomorrow night. DTAs is a sponsor of Michael Griffin. So, this part of the show, I got to thank Lubrication LLC too, about Sonic Racing Transmissions, and Chris Castro and Sandusky Speedway Graphics. That's everybody, right, Doug?
Yeah.
We'll get into all the people that gave for the 3,000 free tickets and hot dogs, and that we'll get tomorrow night. We'll be announcing them. If I had to announce them, this live would take an hour and a half.
It would, but thank you.
Yeah, but thank you.
We'd love to spend the hour and a half, but
yeah, I would. But so they're going to tie him up. He's going to handcuff himself, tie the rope to him, and we're going to say go.
Authentic handcuffs, no trick handcuffs.
Yeah,
we're even gonna have a police officer there. Hopefully we're working on that, and
he's tower for that.
He's gonna authenticate all that, and Clayton's gonna pull his arms off,
and Clayton's gonna go, and he has about 15 seconds, 50 foot of rope.
He said to me today, he goes, it's somewhere between 30 and 50 foot. I'm like, you're just cutting your time down. He's like, yeah,
it's somewhere in there.
Yeah. We'll be all right. He's hoping it's a death there.
So that's what we're going to do at intermission. So there'll be no autograph session, and we're gonna. You got to watch this. I'm not gonna say this is gonna be funny because
may not.
Hey, man, and it's first time he's ever done this. I was kind of shocked Tuesday night. I thought he's done this before. Hey, how many times have you done it? Well, I got rained up. I thought,
Yeah.
man, Doug, what'd you get us into? I pull a Kevin move. If it don't work, I said, Doug, that was
Right.
Doug's.
Doug,
If it works,
go pick his arms up.
yeah, go pick it. Would you clean the blood up, Doug? But
We
if
got
it works,
racing
I'll
to
say,
do.
yeah, if it works, I'll say, look what we did.
And then
But
the Renegades are going how many laps?
Renegades will go 30 laps at the Rumble. Beer Stacks 20 laps tomorrow night. Be sure to come out. I mean, cheap date. Bring your girlfriend, bring your wife, but don't bring them together. So it could be trouble. So come on in, free to get in, up to 3,050 people, and hurry up and go over and get yourself a hot dog and $1 Pepsi products, $1 Busch Light, and Budweiser.
Can you see the comments or not?
No, you're gonna have to.
Can everyone watch, or do they have to line up to race?
You know what? I'll make sure you can watch, Johnny.
There you go.
I'll make sure you guys can watch. We'll get your cars up there, get out of the car, and come over and watch. How's that?
Okay, Donald, we're starting racing at 7:30. We're running 2 divisions. It's going to be. This is kind of a fun show for everybody, except Michael Griffin.
Except Michael Griffin, maybe. And if the handcuffs come flying out by themselves, what would be cool is, we should do just a joke and act like we're doing it, tie mannequin arms to them. The handcuffs, go. Oh my God. Oh, it's okay, people.
What a
That's
sick
something
mind.
Kevin Rook would do, wouldn't it?
Right, yeah.
Oh. But it's going to be a fun night. It is a points night. The Renegade Rumble's a big deal. We need a little extra time. This is the Renegades night. I mean, for 3-4 years, we've been putting them up there. They've been performing, Doug, week after week after week. They've been, a pretty good mainstay at Sandusky Speedway, and this is their night, and we're going to do it up good for them. So, we need a little extra time on that and a few other things. And Precision Pavement Pier Stocks come back, and they'll be running. I can tell you this. It's been a good show week after week with them guys too, Doug.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's and then we turn around and follow up Saturday with MSS Supermodifieds.
Well, what were you going to say?
I don't know. I was stuck on stupid for a minute. I was stuck on stupid for a minute. I almost said something else, but I didn't.
That's what I thought.
I did. Trust me, I didn't. MSS Supermodifieds, Precision Pavement Pier Stocks, Renegade Stock Series, Lubrication LLC, Renegade Stock Series, and the Beginner Stocks. Now,
right.
Want to thank Malvern Metals because they come back and donated another $500 Saturday night towards the Renegades.
Wow.
So it's, we want to thank them pretty good. It's real thoughtful of them. So, and that'll be a good show too. I mean, Supermodified's first time here in 21.
Mm-hmm.
We're expecting 15, 16 cars, Doug, and there's some pretty good cars coming, and it should be a good night. Now pit gates will open at 3:30 tomorrow. Hot laps at 4:30. Qualifying, hopefully we're going to get in right around 5:30 in that time period, between 5:30 and 6. And then we'll go racing at 7:30. Saturday, pit gates will open at 3. Hot laps at 4. Qualifying around 5. Racing at 7. We'll go back to our regular time.
And to make things a lot easier and a lot smoother and easier on all of you is if you register.
Hey, come on, guys. You got to register in. You drivers know. You know how the game works. Yeah, it's simple, though. It's real simple. You go out for hot laps, call me or text me. What's my time? I have no idea. You didn't register. We're putting you in the system. You get it on the second set. You know,
And
once
that's exactly what happens.
Yeah, because once we go and Doug's putting you in, you're not going to show no time for first set of hot laps. So do yourselves a favor, pre-register. When you pre-register, if you own your own transponder, put that number in for Doug, please. So, you know, we got that number. It's real simple, guys. We've only been doing it for a few years now. I understand.
Right. And honestly, for the people who do that every week, they never have an issue.
No. So
never have an issue. They come in, pay to get in the back gate, and then they can go hot lapping and have fun.
Yeah, we ain't down there. What's your transponder? What the hell's going on?
Right.
Drivers' radios. Hold on a minute.
Your boss.
Yeah, I had to turn that off. They were looking for me. I'm hiding in the corner. Drivers' radios. Guys, you got to start wearing them for hot laps and everything. Frequency number 451.8 thousand. 451.8 thousand. I want them radios on, hot laps and everything throughout the night. If you have an issue, let me know or let Jarrett know so I know what's going on. So I ain't screaming at you and you ain't even hearing it, but everybody else is. Not that I scream, Doug.
Not at all.
I talk very politely. Sir, sir, would you please?
Racer, do you have your radio on?
I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to say sir anymore. Racer. I would call you sir, but I don't know if you're identifying as anything else today, so I will say Racer. Racer X.
Racer X. Okay.
Racer X. So, you know, just to wrap it up, we wanted to come on and let you know. Don't forget Friday night, tomorrow night, 3,050 fans get in free and 200 hot dogs, $1 beer night, $1 Busch, Busch Light, Budweiser, Pepsi products. Then we'll come back Saturday. Supermodifieds are here, and from 4 to 7, when the gates open up at 4 to 7 o'clock sharp, we'll run $1 beer then, happy hour, Busch Light, and Budweisers. 7 o'clock, it's off. Now, that doesn't mean you got to pay attention, people, because, you know, Brittany's heading that up. She might call up and say, Chris, run $1 beer special for an hour. And that's what we did last week, and we'll run it for an hour and cut it off. So,
right.
Other than that, I can't see what he says.
And just making fun of you.
Oh, well, that's fine. A lot of people do, trust me. Even in here where I work, Doug. I get a little goofy in here sometimes, and they all laugh.
It's going to be a fun weekend. This is always the weekend I look forward to.
Yeah, this is a real good weekend, and
get a variety of everything,
including watching a guy do his death dare.
Well, yeah, we've added that this year.
You know what'll happen? You know, if his arms don't pop out, that means he gets dragged down the track, bouncing up and down.
Right.
You ever see Weekend at Bernie's?
So, one way or another,
they got him water skiing. He's out there. He was sitting in the back seat, tied up to the rope, and he fell overboard. He's bouncing it. I hope that don't happen, though.
Well,
so people, here's how you know if it's just a show. You'll see me down there laughing with Doug. If all of a sudden that happens and I start walking away from Doug to Checkpoint Charlie, and you'll see my taillights going up, you know what part of the show.
Bye, Kev.
Bye, Kevin. Kevin, we called Perkins for you. We'll see you later.
They're on their way.
We're going to Diana's because they close early.
Gotta get the cheap menu. Jared, don't think there's going to be time for an autograph session.
No, unfortunately, with Jared, with what we got planned with you guys, it's actually better than an autograph session for our Renegade drivers. We'll get in that tomorrow with you guys, what we're going to do before we start the Rumble itself. It's a pretty cool deal. It's actually real cool for you guys, and it's something that we tried last year, kind of got messed up, but we're going to have it perfected this year, and it's better than an autograph session, trust me. Now, we will have an autograph session Saturday night when the Supers are here. So, you know, in this intermission, we got to try not to pull guys' 2 arms off his shoulders. So we're doing that at intermission. We had to put the autograph session on hold.
Right.
So make sure you don't miss it, people. Be a good weekend. Use people.
You people.
You people.
Keep talking for a minute.
I got to keep talking. I don't do well under pressure and talking. I don't understand.
Right. Okay, you don't have to now.
Oh, you got it off.
Yeah. So, if you would do us a favor, any division, but really talking to the Renegade drivers, if you would fill out this announcer's form, send it in, because we need the information, because we cannot see your cars that good to get all your sponsors off while you go around at 80 mile an hour.
Yeah, you guys need to get that in there tomorrow. If you plan on running the Renegade Rumble, you need to fill that announcer's form out so Dustin can get it, so he can just talk about things instead of looking over. Who is that? What's that guy's name?
Right. Yeah. Does he have a sponsor?
That's Brad Merritt. What's his sponsor's called?
Little black car.
Did he fill a form out? No. Well, that's Brad Merritt.
That's right. That's right. He is sponsored by Rice.
Yeah. Wee. His car. You'll hear it. You can't miss his car. It's wee, whip your ass. Saturday morning, 10 to 1. Ladies of Sandusky Speedway got a car wash. All that money will go to the drivers. From 10 to 1, they'll be out there washing cars, and they're going to be cooking some wieners, Doug. You might want to come see the wieners. They're pretty good from what I hear. Going to be cooked, so Kevin won't let us put a sign out, so stop and see our wieners. I don't know why. And we're talking hot dogs. I don't understand. But 10 to 1, the ladies of Sandusky Speedway, and Brittany and Ashley, and I think Amanda's in it, a few others. I'm not quite sure who's all in it. I'm not involved in it. So they'll
it's
be
not going to be Kevin Jr. or Ron Calhoun.
For $10. No, it will not be Kevin Jr. and Ron Calhoun. You're not going to have to worry about them walking up after the girls lure you in. Hey, look, hey, let's stop and get a car wash. And then them two, hey.
But for those who would prefer that, that'll be at the other side of the driveway.
That month's over. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. It just ended.
It ended yesterday. So
if we don't get in trouble.
So, no, how would you get in trouble? I'm just saying. But pay attention. We got some signs that are going up. People, fans, got to slow down in the driveways. Even the drivers got to start slowing down in the driveways. We're going to start enforcing that. I don't want you, there's going to be some speed limit signs up there. And another sign, make sure you look when you come in tomorrow. Make sure you look at the main gate. It'd be a pretty cool sign. It wasn't our idea. We took it off of somebody else's and dirt track. So what'd he say?
It's Chris washing cars in a Speedo.
No.
Not going to happen.
Not going to happen. No. That's all I need. Someone call you. You look pretty sexy in that Speedo, sir. Excuse me, ma'am. Your voice is pretty deep. Anyways. All right. I want to thank MSS. They're going to do a pretty good job tomorrow night with some live streaming in the pits. We're going to try, Doug. I don't know how, but we're going to try to put that over on Sandusky's site too. They'll be doing interviews with Supermodified drivers, Kevin Sears and Tim and Jim. They'll be, right as they're getting ready to go out, doing some talks with them, interviews with them as they're getting ready to push out. So that'll be pretty cool. I've seen it before, Doug, when they do that, and I really like it. And I think that'll be neat. So other than that, that's all we got. Just want to jump on and remind you, big weekend.
Yeah, big weekend.
So make sure you tune in an hour. Hammer down the racing report. I got to get my ass home and at least take a shower real quick and get to Clyde. I'm going over there and eat a Big D's pizza. It's live from Big D's Pizza in Clyde. Want to thank Dean Henry. He's doing a lot for racing, always does. And other than that, I've got nothing, Doug.
All right. So there you go, Deb. You know where you're going tonight.
Yeah.
On a date.
On a date to Big D's Pizza to heckle Scott Hammer.
There you go.
God bless America, people.
See ya.